Hello, y'all. Hope everyone's having a beautiful and blessed day. Having a little bit of a meltdown, but kind of the realization of it's hard being a human. Like, social media for me right now is out there saying what a good human or a good spiritual being is supposed to be doing. If you're enlightened or awakened, like there's a destination, or like you're supposed to be this type of person, eat this type of food, and if you don't, then you're bad. Or, like I'm personally feeling that weird turmoil, confusion, um, I don't know what the right call is, because part of me says this is stupid and it doesn't resonate with me, but then the other part of me, well, logically it makes sense, like, but then nothing in me resonates to what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, the thing that resonates for me, for instance, like, is eating food as, blessing the food and eating the food, a little bit of meat, a little bit of fish, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever comes to you, right? For me, that's that. Like, I've had guilt and shame of going vegan or going vegetarian, but then I was like, I really want a really good burger, and I bless the food, if the cow was sad or whatever it is, those negative energies get pulled out because I'm blessing it. As I'm eating it, I am thankful. Oh, my cat loves to eat plastic. Sorry. Anyways, and I'm just sitting there. Give me one sec. There we go. I'm back. Thank you. Like, I had guilt and shame, and I was like, why am I labeling this? Like, I'm not a true vegan. I'm not a true vegetarian. I'm not a true anything. Like, I'm just trying to exist. And then I have all of this background noise of trying to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to be, what makes me a good spiritual person or an awake person or whatever you call it, looking at the world different. Like, I'm so tired, me personally. I'm tired of all the labels. I'm tired of putting people in boxes. I'm tired of all of this stuff out there. Like, let us just be us, like my philosophy at this point is live the best life that you can with what always try to better yourself, try to eat a healthy, balanced diet. I mean, it doesn't help that our government's trying to kill us with the food that we're eating, but who knows how we got to this point. All we know is we're here. I mean, I'm done trying to fight over what caused it, why we're here. We're here. At this point, the only responsibility we have is as individuals to choose what we want to do. How do we move forward? We're looking to the past. We're looking and fighting over how we got here. At this point, who gives a crap how we got here? We just need to change. How do we change this? How do we change and make peace on earth? How do we do that? And I'm realizing is listening to what resonates for me as a person, what I read. Not logically, not that intrusive voice that says, oh, that sounds stupid, don't listen to that. I know that, okay, let me read this. I should probably, and take what resonates. Like, I'm working a system that kind of works for me, but I'm realizing that everything that I see around me somehow puts me in a box, somehow puts a label on me, somehow takes away my power, makes me feel guilt and shame for not doing what they're doing because we think the same. Like, I'm a different frequency than anyone else on this earth. You're a different frequency than everyone else on this earth. We're individualized, where we have an unlimitless amount of ways a character, our human self, can be. But we can't allow ourselves to be that. Do not allow ourselves to balance ourselves I've always loved the ancient scales, like balancing. But we can't do that if we put ourselves in the box. Like, I only have to eat this, or I only have to do this, or I only have to do that because this said this. Well, says who? I say with this social movement, we throw out all the rules to the playbook, allow each human to live their best life to the best ability. Take responsibility for your own stuff, don't blame anyone else. And we are where we are. We can't help how we got here. We can't turn back the time. We can't undo the past. We can't do a lot of things. And we can't control anyone else. But here we are. We're in this pickle. How do we get ourselves out of this pickle at this point? And that's taking charge of our own selves, our own bodies, choosing what we buy, choosing how we want to buy, choosing to support small businesses. I love the little blue truck that drives around, it makes it easy, especially on the day that it's snowing. So here we are. I choose to bless the people, Louise Hay. I love Louise Hayes. Louise Hay. I think, yeah, Louise Hay. And she always talks about blessing the people, blessing the place that you're going, the intentions for the day. And I've taken that to heart because I understand that poor blue truck worker is driving through the stuff that I don't want to drive. So if I know everything is energy and frequency, so if I can light that candle for that driver and for all the drivers out there, all the truck drivers, I'm going to do that because I may not be able to help every single one or thank them. At least energetically, my intention when I light that candle is to that driver. And I've chosen, me personally, to do that for all the little things. When I open up a package, I choose to take a moment for how that package had gotten here, the contents of it, the box that it's shipped with, the love and the dedication someone had put into that product. I'm realizing that the more energy I put into the things that matter and the love frequency within myself, the more I'm able to see the world a little different, but also realize that we have put ourselves in boxes. Boxes are everywhere, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to throw out that playbook. I want to go back to figure out what the original blueprint is. What is the way of being a human? Like, why are we here? I know that we're here to love and to experience planet Earth, to be grateful to be alive, to be in the gratitude state, to make and create our own heaven on earth. But we don't know how to do that. We are in survival mode, and we're in survival mode because we're being blasted with all these things that you have to do. And I'm really tired of those have to do's and should do's. They're hurting me. They're personally hurting me. And I know as a human, if I'm sitting here contemplating my life's choices on what kind of food I want to eat, because I should be eating this, but part of me is like, well, it's a normal balanced diet. I don't understand what's wrong with me wanting to put a little bit of meat or a little bit of fish on it. I don't understand. I'm blessing the food. I'm blessing the hands that make it. Like, why am I feeling guilt and shame for putting food to fuel my body? Like, why is that? Because I have this nagging voice of labels. You have to, you should. Like, it's blasted every time I open up social media. And it's not, they're doing what they're called passionate to do, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm also saying that we've been putting ourselves in boxes, and now we're all in a pickle. So let's maybe try to change some of that humanness into less guilt, into less shame, into listening to what our heart says. If we have a big pull towards being a particular food type, then do it, But for those who are pulled in two different ways of, well, social media says I should be doing this, and if I don't do this, then this. Also the other, yeah, that's a different subject. I mean, it just goes with a lot of stuff, of things that you should be doing or you shouldn't be, you know? And it's labels and it's boxes, and I don't like that. I've come to really not like boxes, unless I got a cute little thing, you know, that comes in the mail. But other than that, but yeah. And I would love to also do a big blessing to all of the hard workers, all the creatives out there that are putting themselves out there, working hard, all the deliveries, all the people who are out there in the cold weather, all the contractors, everyone that's out there that is just trying to hustle, that is trying to change the world the best that they can with what they know. Bless your hearts. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. We're all just trying to survive here in this humanness, you know, chaotic world at the same time. So anyways, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna make for food. Not to have any guilt or shame attached to what I eat. Balance my portion control, balance what excites me about food, bless the food, honor the hands that made it, honor the time that I'm there with whoever or by myself, cats, whatever it is. The present moment is what truly counts. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't even know what 5 minutes from now will bring. So let's honor that present moment of just being alive. Even if you feel like you have nowhere to go or no one that will listen to you, know that your own soul and your own heart is listening to you. It's there for you, and it wants to be heard. And I could hear you, and my heart goes out to every single soul out there with lots of love, lots of blessings to everyone. Bye, y'all.